Guys, don't eat these because we're going to shoot up.
First thing we're going to do is make the syrup, which we are then going to dunk the donuts in. Basically, we're making a simple syrup. So we're starting with water in our pot. We're going to add lots of sugar to that. And then we're going to season this. We're going to do it with cardamom pods and rose hips. Now, what we've done, I want you to see this because it's so cool. See how when we cut them apart, they've got all these seeds? You'll just cut them a little bit and then throw them into your pot of simple syrup, sugar and water, okay? And then I'm gonna take cardamom pods. This is what I have right here. I've got a teaspoon of just the seeds from the cardamom pods. We're gonna take this simple syrup with the rosehip and the cardamom, and we're gonna put it on, bring it up to a boil. In the meantime, we're gonna make the pot of choux dough. We take flour, fresh cinnamon. We've got the cardamom seeds, remember, that we were using in the syrup, or you can buy ground green cardamom. We're gonna put that in here. We're gonna add a little bit of salt into it. So this is gonna be the liquid for the dough. So we've got our water. We're gonna bring this to a boil. Turn the burner on, add in the sugar. We add that in, and then we're gonna add in butter. So we've got water, sugar, and butter. We're gonna bring this to a boil. And as soon as it comes to a boil, we're going to take our flour mixture and throw the whole thing into there and stir as fast as we can. Now in the meantime, remember we've got our simple syrup with the rose hips, the cardamom, just came to a boil. I'm gonna turn that off. And into that, let's just see, I wanna see how it tastes. That is really good. Real good. You really taste the cardamom, the rosehip, amazing. So now I've got this syrup here. To this syrup, I'm gonna add in then fresh lemon juice and some rose water. Now, we're taking this flour and cardamom cinnamon mixture, and I'm just gonna dump all this in at one time, like this. Then I stir it until I get it all together. Yeah. See how cool that is? It just completely comes away from the sides. That is good. Okay, so we take it off the fire here, and what we're gonna do is add in 2 eggs, 1 egg at a time. That, and then I'm just gonna stir that in, and you can do it in a, you can throw it into, if you've got a mixer, you can put it in there and add an egg at a time, or you can do it goes in easier than by hand, but it'll all get incorporated. Then add the second egg in there. You want it to still be a loose dough, but you want to be able to sort of, with your hands dipped in water, you want to be able to then take that dough and be able to work it a little bit. Okay, so then what we're going to do is take this and we're going to make a hole in the center. So basically we're making little donuts. And then be very careful when you're dropping it into oil. Don't be afraid and hold your hand up here. You want to delicately lay it in there. If you get afraid and you drop it, the oil will splash and burn your arm. Yep, see this one's just come to the top. So I'm taking the donut out and I'm going to drop it into the syrup. Put it onto the plate. So at Street, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of the rosehip jam, which I have here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on the top. I'll just show you how yummy, the way I would eat it. That was good.